from old school rap to new school.
We'll kick off our show by talking about hip-hop's relationship with criminality and the streets. Have a look.
The first recorded rap song was recorded in 1968 by Pygmy Markham. It was called Here Comes the Judge. LL Cool J was one of the first sponsored rap artists of the 1980s. Run DMC was also one of the first sponsored artists that helped to sponsor LL during the 1980s. Along with LL came Tupac, Biggie, Snoop Doggy Dogg, and others during the early 1990s. During the 1990s, rap began to wear on society as a negative influence.
Hip-hop. Although rap music commercial success may dwarf them all, it has never left the tough streets of its birth. And MCs have come to believe they must stay hard in order to keep credibility and sell albums.
How many MCs do you see in the industry on TV now talking something positive? How many? None. They're doing it because they say, I want to get there. They're going to do whatever we can do to get there. That's what it is.
You got to stay tough. You know what I mean?
Lil Romeo and Lil Bow Wow were two of the first young rappers of the late 90s and early 2000s. Jay-Z, Lupe Fiasco, and Kanye West are three of the very few positive rappers of the 20th century.
Something that's just their turn, or is this something specific to hip-hop?
I feel like, for one, I think that it's the easiest place. To sit the blame. Like I feel like that someone just wants to have something to blame society's mistakes on. And being that hip-hop is probably the youngest genre of music and the most popular and the most impactful, the most sought-after genre of music right now, then we're the easiest people to blame. I feel like, I mean, now don't get me wrong, now I feel like it's a lot of artists out there that do put those images out there and try to make themselves seem cool, and you know, they promote things that they aren't willing to carry out themselves. They talk about life in the streets. They talk about...
Rappers of today's generation such as Weezy, a.k.a. Lil Wayne, 50 Cent, and others promote a mixture of bad and positive rap.